What's poppin'? It's your girl Kati back at it again with another video. If you're new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And in today's video, I will be doing a story time about how I survived COVID-19. Yes, your girl had COVID-19. So let's just get into the story because it's long, it's tiring, and I kind of don't want to relive it again, but I think I should just share this because I have some tips that can help people and let you guys know what I experienced and how my experience might be different from other people. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, so I tested positive for COVID-19 on February 20th, 2021. Before I tested positive for COVID on February 18th, 2021, I was already feeling congested, like I had a runny nose and my nose just kept dripping. Like I had to just try to keep my head up for it not to drip, and it just kept dripping. I was getting like headaches, migraines, and those are not things I normally get. I'm normally not congested. You know, as a vegan, I do not eat dairy and stuff like that. And I don't eat bread a lot either, and those are the kind of things that congest you, and I don't do those things. So I was just like, you know what? I think I might have COVID. And the other thing that made me realize I might have it as well, that played a part into that, is because two relatives of mine actually had COVID. At the time, I did not know that they had COVID. I suspected one of them might have it because that person was traveling a lot during that time and ended up being ill while they were away. The other person, I did not suspect that they had COVID, and mind you, I was caring for both of those individuals. The one who I suspected had COVID, I wore a mask around that individual and was trying to help them while they were ill. But the one who I didn't suspect would have COVID, I wasn't wearing a mask around that individual when I was helping that person. So that's how I got it. I got it from one of those two individuals. I don't know who, but one of them. And then I ended up having it. I was congested, like I said, runny nose, headaches. And then, you know what? That was Thursday, Friday of congestion, runny nose, headaches, and then Saturday I was like, you know what, I have to go get tested, and I went to go get tested, and I couldn't even stand on the line to get tested. When I tell you, like, I felt so cold, and I had my coat on and everything, because, you know, it's kind of still, it was winter, yeah, and I was cold, kind of shaking, like, you know, like when you're sick, you feel it, like that's how I was feeling. And I got the test, and I just knew it, like, you know, when you have that feeling in your gut, in your heart, in your body that you have it, I knew it, because I'm on the line and my nose keep dripping, like every second I have to remove the mask a little bit to the side. Mind you, I was still social distancing to sneeze because it's like my nose kept dripping. And even when they took the test for me and they put the thing up my nose, the swab, like I felt them catch like my snot. I felt them catch it, like, cause like I told you, it kept dripping, and I felt it, like them catch it, like picked it up, like they did a good swab and got it. And that's probably why that test came back so quickly. I got the results probably within 15-20 minutes of leaving the place. I mean, it was a rapid test, but still I know they got it and could detect it so quickly because I had it. Like the way my nose was dripping, there was no doubt you couldn't tell me I didn't have it. Like it was crazy. Like I haven't experienced my nose dripping like that in a long time, honestly. So that's what happened, and I ended up notifying my professors that same Saturday, and they were like, you know what? And I'm thinking, okay, I got COVID. Okay, it's not gonna be that bad. I'm gonna be okay, you know. And I'm letting them know I have COVID. I sent them my test results, and I'm like, I'm gonna still try to complete all the assignments in the class. You know, I'm gonna get all my work done. Don't worry about it. COVID had me on my behind, laying on my behind for like a week. Okay. It's not even just COVID. It's the fact that before I even had COVID, the fact that I was looking after people in my family and doing so much stuff that I was already drained between school, work, that I was drained. You know, I barely was sleeping during that time. I was getting, you know, dark circles around my eye, and I'm not someone who gets dark circles or like bags around their eyes, honestly. And I felt like I was looking like a raccoon sometimes just because like I was getting bags under my eyes or like dark circles. Even my lips sometimes would turn dark, and I had like dark marks sometimes around my lips. And the crazy thing is, I'm constantly putting on chapstick. I do not smoke. I don't do things to make my lips get dark. So that would even be happening too. And going along with that is because I barely went outside too. I went outside maybe once a week, if that. I was just always in the house studying, doing my schoolwork, working, looking after family members. Like, I was just doing things like that. And I was drained. I was tired. Like I said, I wasn't sleeping. You know, I was probably pumped up on coffee, drinking a lot of coffee to keep myself up so that I can complete a lot of school assignments and get done everything I had to get done, because I was doing a lot. Between school, work, family, I was just doing a lot. Like, I had way too much on my plate. I honestly needed help. And, you know, I wasn't really given that much help by some people, but whatever, we're not going to get into that. But I did need help. So then I got COVID, and I was just like, bruh, you can't be serious right now. You cannot be serious. Because you know what? I had it, and I still was doing things. Like, yes, I took the 2 weeks off from school. I thought I was going to be able to complete assignments, but I was just like, you know what? The way this is, I'm not going to be able to complete assignments. So I took the 2 weeks off and was just relaxing. Literally, not relaxing, but I was just laying down, trying to care for myself, getting my health back up there. And even when I had COVID, I was still being annoyed. Like, the other individual who I said I suspected had COVID, constantly, that person did have COVID, and they was still asking me to help them with stuff and do things for them. And it's like, I have COVID too, you know. I gotta look after myself too. It's not just help you out, do this for you left and right, you know. I gotta take care of myself too. And then I had other people annoying me, and that's the one thing I hate when I'm sick. Even when I'm sick or I'm in my menstrual period and people are nagging me, like, please do not bother me. Try not to ask me for anything, honestly. Like, I'm someone who's very helpful, and I don't mind helping people and being there for you. But when I'm going through things myself, like things like illnesses and things like that, or I'm in extreme pain, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want people, you know, still wanting to lean on me and just to keep taking from me at this point. So even though I had COVID, I was still frustrated, you know. I did get sleep because I didn't do school, and I called out of work for like about 3 days. I didn't go to work either. So I was able to kind of catch up on sleep that I was already missing beforehand, before I even had COVID. But I was still so tired. And the crazy thing is, when I had COVID, I was just laying in bed. I tried to get up, though. I did get up, you know, to brush my teeth, to shower. And even doing that was just so tiring. Like, because before I got up and touched anything, I had to wipe everything down before I touched it. That's what the people said at the CDC or whatever who were calling me. They were like, before you go anywhere in your home, make sure you wipe everything down, disinfect it, and then you use it. Then after you finish using it, disinfect it. And that's exactly what I was doing. I was doing that for myself, and I was doing it for the other individual in my household who had COVID, because they weren't doing it for themselves. And I was just like, you know what? I don't want this to spread, and I don't want anybody else in the home to get it. So I was doing that, and that in itself was tiring. And I don't even have that many steps in my house. I maybe have like 4 or 5, and even going down the stairs was like running out of breath a little bit. And I'm not someone who runs out of breath easily. So it was like just like that. So I would get up, you know, brush my teeth, shower, and after that I was kind of tired. Like, you know what, let me just go back and lay down. And I was just constantly drinking water. And I have a couple of things I'm going to show you guys in a little bit that helped me get better and just helped to boost my immune system and for me to recover. Because I only, like I said, I took the 2 weeks off from school, but I only missed 3 days of work. So I started getting symptoms. So for about 5 days, I was just like down. But after that, I was good. I was back up. I didn't need the whole 2 weeks. I did need that off from school, but I didn't need it as in I could still go back to work. Plus, if I don't work, I'm not going to have money. I'm not going to be able to eat. So, of course, I have to go back to work. I don't get paid time off. So, these supplements and these, like, vitamins, if you want to call them that, did help me boost my self-esteem. Not boost my self-esteem. I mean, I guess it did. But it helped boost my immune system. But, yeah, just having COVID was just crazy. Like, just the cleaning every second, just having to disinfect things left and right. People still bothering me. I'm still looking after people while I'm sick myself. Like, it's like I couldn't catch a break, honestly. But I didn't have it extreme as other people that I know had it. Like, I didn't have diarrhea. I didn't have, my whole body was only in pain for like maybe a day. But I didn't have it like throughout the whole time, like the whole 2 weeks or a week. I didn't have a whole full body of pain. My body was only in pain probably because I was just laying down all day in bed. And I'm normally more active than that. But other people were having diarrhea. Like, I know that's disgusting, but yeah, they were having that and like stomach pains and what else were they having? They were having that and just like your whole body aching and things like that. Bad coughs, I didn't have that. Or bad throat issues, I didn't have that. Maybe the first 2 days I had like my throat was like feeling a little weird, but that's it. But I didn't have like a bad cough and things like that. And I was just like out of it. Like, I didn't want to hear noise either. Like, some people in my home were banging sometimes in the morning when I had COVID, and that was like really bothering me. I mean, I don't like loud noises to begin with, and then people talking on the phone being loud, that was that always irritates me, and it kind of irritated me even more because it's like you're trying to rest and, you know, regain your strength, and you're hearing these things. What else was happening? Yeah, so those things were happening and were annoying. And on top of having COVID, being annoyed, almost every day, still taking care of other people, I had my period. Okay? And my period ended up coming so late, and you know why? It's because I got COVID. And that's why I realized I had COVID too. That was another part of it. Not only because I was taking care of 2 individuals who were ill, but also because my period came late, and I was looking up because I heard stories about how COVID affects your period, so I ended up looking that up too, and they were like, yep, it can make it late, not come, or it can make extreme pain for you and things like that. And that's what happened to me. Like, I wasn't sure like if COVID was gonna take me out the game or was it gonna be my period. It was gonna be one or the other, the way things was going, honestly. But when I tell you the menstrual cramps, like my stomach, the pain, I never felt menstrual cramps that intense at all. Like, at all. Like, my stomach was really hurting. Like, I was really scared. And I was scared that that I might not get it for months, that it would be painful every other time after that, like, and be irregular. I was just scared of all that stuff because I work hard to track my period and keep it in my period tracker app, and I work hard to, like, eat well, especially when I'm on my period. I eat even better than I already do, just so that menstrual cramps are reduced or non-existent. But mostly they're reduced they're reduced for like the first 2 days, and then the other days they become like non-existent. But it was the struggle. When I tell you it was the struggle, my stomach was hurting. It was a struggle. Like, I was just out of it. Then on top of that, my nose still running. So menstrual cramps and my nose still running. I was a mess. But so that happened, and yeah, I was just taking supplements, like I said, to help me get better each and every day. And let me just get into supplements while we're at it. So vitamin C, this is what my aunt had bought for me and my household. She bought it for a lot of us so that we can have, and this is what I was taking. In the morning, I was just drinking water. All throughout the whole day, I was just drinking water. But especially when I got up the first day, I would fill up water bottles and cups with these supplements for myself and the other people that had COVID, as well as people that didn't have COVID, so that they could have to drink. Well, I only did it for the people that had COVID. The other people that didn't have COVID, they made it themselves because I didn't want to contaminate things. And then I was taking this as well. This is the vegan B12 blend, and that's something I should be taking every day, and it's pretty good. It doesn't taste bad, so sometimes I do take it every day, but sometimes I do slack, I'm not gonna lie. And this is the lemon balm. Lemon balm kind of has like a bad, bitter taste, but it's great for you, and this is another vegan supplement that I should be taking every day. So what I would do is I would take a drop of each of these 2 and drop it in my water, or I would just take this by mouth, and lemon balm was always going in my water. Always. Next thing was ionic zinc, and all of these things, the lemon balm and the vegan B12, they all have the dropper. So you just fill the dropper up and then you drop it into your water bottle or a glass of water. This is ionic zinc too, and this is another vegan supplement that I should be taking every day, but I only take it when I ever feel like I'm getting congested or something like that. And I was taking it every day that I had COVID. Even after COVID, I was taking it. And then this is the vegan D3. I was spraying this in my mouth every day too. And all these 5 things help boost my immune system, help me recover, have a speedy recovery, because I had it for like 5 days and that was it. And I did not have the extreme symptoms that other people had. I think that also takes part that I am a vegan and I eat healthier than those individuals, and also I do not partake in like risky behaviors. You know, I don't drink, I don't smoke, so I don't have any underlying health issues, so I was able to get back quicker. And I think that I would have got back quicker, like recovered quicker, if I wasn't already doing so much while I had COVID and still doing a lot beforehand. Before I even got COVID, like I was looking after a lot of things and people doing stuff, you know, which resulted in me not getting a lot of sleep, me being always like tired. And if I wasn't doing all those things, I think that I would have had like snapped back quicker from COVID, honestly. But that's my story. It was crazy. At the time, I just had so much stuff going on, and honestly, I was so over it. Like, I was just so over it. Since March 2020, I have been like just over like everything, as in like I just wanted to give up. Because I was just tired and drained like every day, tired and drained. But I am glad that I was able to overcome this, and the other individuals who had COVID as well were able to overcome this. We were able to still be here today. I'm blessed. I am blessed, and I am grateful that I was able to see this day, to share my story, and put you guys onto some great supplements and vitamins that you guys should use. I'm going to go through the list again once more. We have the ionic zinc. This is great. I also bought this for my whole family to have, because, you know, I wanted everyone to keep their immune system boosted up. This is the lemon balm. The vegan B12 blend. Vegan D3. And then this is the vitamin C. All right, comment down below, KATIKREW. Let me know if you guys had COVID, if you know someone that had COVID. Let me know how you guys overcame it if you did have it. RIP to the people who lost their lives to COVID. May they all rest in peace. And I hope that their family, even though it's difficult, are able to grieve and, you know, find peace and, yeah, to grieve and find peace. I'm very lucky to be able to tell their story and be here today, because a lot of people weren't. And I do pray for people. I have always been praying for people, you know, those that have COVID, their families, that they are looked after, that they get better, have a speedy recovery, those that lost loved ones, that they're helped during this difficult time, and even homeless people that, you know, and it's impossible. That's another thing. Before we even end this video, it's impossible to try to quarantine when there's so many people living in your house. And that was an issue for me. You know, I have a couple of siblings. You know, it's not 2 siblings. I have like 4 siblings. And it's 3 of us living here, and then my parents. So it's kind of hard to quarantine when it's all of you guys in the house. And that made me think about people that are doing worse off than me. You know, people that have all these people in one bedroom. Like, it's impossible to quarantine. Like, I just feel like when it came to this virus, that the people in charge, the government, president, they should have done a better job to contain this and not allow it to spread, because all these lives lost for what? For what? And just want to give a round of applause to all the doctors, nurses, medical staff, essential workers, teachers, people in the grocery store, all those people, even the mail people as well. All of them risking their lives every day so that everyone that was sick, or people just who weren't sick, can still get what they needed. That's nothing braver than that. And those are the true heroes, okay? Those are the true heroes. But that's all. I hope that this video did not trigger anyone, and if it did, I'm sorry. That's the last thing I'd want to do, but I just want to share my story about how I had COVID and I overcame it, and I'm extremely grateful for that. And it was just a difficult time during my life, but I'm glad that things have gotten better since, and I'm just trying to move forward each and every day. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to, you know, thumbs up, like, comment, and share. Thank you for watching.
You know you do, baby. Do anything to make it me and you, baby. Let us sign me and scream and put me